Hello and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for clicking on this particular video. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I have been on a weight loss journey to lose as much weight as I possibly can to feel comfortable in my own skin, and to date that is 11 stone. Now I wanted to share this video. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. I normally upload on a Monday and show all my calorie counted food and the hours that I fast, plus my life and what I get up to, recipes, etc. But this one is a documentary that I was featured in a few years ago, and it did feature 4 other people, but I have been able to take it out. The quality of the video isn't that great because I saved it onto a VHS. I know hopefully some of you will understand what a VHS is. I'm sure some of you do. So the quality isn't that brilliant, but I'm hoping that you can still hear it and you'll understand what's going on. Please stick with it. If you are struggling out there, I want you to know that there is hope. That video, I was blaming myself for absolutely everything and thought I was a one complete failure. Before I go into any more, I'd like to share this video and I'll have a chat with you at the end. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below as you're going along, as you're watching it, and I'll see you at the other end.
If I eat too much, it will kill me. It is killing me. It is slowly killing me. It has been over the years. And if I carry on eating, there's nothing I can do about it because I've still got to eat to survive. I want to stop eating. That's the main thing. I really need to stop eating. However much I try to stop eating, I can't. And I know that I have to at some point. I've wanted to stop eating ever since I got to size 16. And I think I don't want to be that big. The person that's just walked past me, I don't want to get that big. Please don't let me be that big. But somehow the next few years I'm that person. I don't think I want to live that, to be honest. I think I would probably kill myself, I think. When you have that meal, when you sat in front of you, the tastes, the different tastes are wonderful. I feel kind of, almost in a daze. I go, when I'm eating, kind of, how can you say, I'm not concentrating, I'm not looking at the television, anything can be going on around me, I don't hear anything. I'm in that food. When you eat it, it's out on a real high. And then once you've eaten it, you start coming down, and I get in a really bad mood and I feel guilty. I don't know if it's just guilt, but I feel I get angry and I feel myself getting tired. It's like I'm coming down or something. Sometimes afterwards I feel really depressed and I feel like I need to eat again a bit later just to get that high. A lot of people say, oh, well, you comfort it, you must comfort it. But I look at it and I think, well, hold on a minute. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm angry. I eat, when I'm feeling really, really depressed. I eat when I'm laughing. I eat when I feel normal. I'll eat constantly. Doesn't matter what mood I'm in, I will eat. I'm already at the stage where I can't because I'm too big. That's my knees won't support my body when I get out. So I have to have a shower. If I go to a restaurant, I can't sit in a chair with arms because I'll get my bum stuck in it. When I first wake up, the first thought of the day is toast. I love the smell of toast. I take the kids to school, and then if I'm meeting the girls, we'll go to the cafe and I'll have a fry up or I'll have a bacon baguette. My mouth is watering now talking about this food. And then when I come home, I may have one packet of crisps, and then I have another packet of crisps. I might have some soup, a sandwich. I also have some dips, and I'm ashamed to say a big packet of crisps with it. And so it goes.
With a further 4 bags of crisps, more dips, 200 grams of cheese, a baguette, a fish and chip takeaway, 6 digestive biscuits, 3 bars of chocolate, a flapjack, 3 salami sausages, and 4 cups of tea with sugar. A total of 15,880 calories. The recommended daily intake for an average-sized woman is just 2,000 calories. Jackie is also consuming a lethal 713 grams of fat, which is almost 12 times the 60 grams that a woman should have in a day. And she's filling her body with a shocking 3.5 times the safe amount of salt.
Jackie's daily consumption of 15,000 calories a day is perhaps 7 times the number of calories she would need just to keep her body healthy. I would say it's almost a physical impossibility for Jackie to burn off the calories that she's eating. If she were to walk briskly for half an hour, that would burn off about 200 calories.
So to burn off what Jackie eats in a day, she'd have to walk briskly, non-stop, for almost 2 days. Jackie, however, thinks that she only consumes about 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day.
Oh my God. I don't eat all that, do I? Bloody hell. But I want to start eating already. It's lovely. It's overwhelming because of the taste that's going on in my head, my mouth. I feel really, my mouth is watering, but at the same time, I feel sick. Just think that I'm ashamed. To think I can put all that in my stomach in one day. It's not good. It's not good.
When you look at Jackie's daily intake on the table, the first thing that's striking about it is it's just beige. And we tend to find this with foods that are high in fat and sugar, processed foods. Fruit and vegetables are colourful. They're dynamic and they create a picture on the table. And that's so obviously missing. And any diet which is deficient in fruit and vegetables and is really just given over to high fat, high sugar, starchy food is almost by definition totally unhealthy.
So ladled with fat, everything in it's fat. I might as well just go to the fridge and eat lard. That's all I need. I am slowly killing myself. I can't believe I eat all this. I know that the amount of food that I'm eating is actually going to kill me. It will kill me if I carry on the way I am. But there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. There's no cure. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried my damnedest. I've done every diet under the book. Everything. And I'm just killing myself. Every minute of the day. Slowly.
Yeah, that was me. It's very hard to believe that I was ever that big, but I was. And those thoughts and feelings of being out of control, not being able to have enough willpower to stop eating, and the constant yo-yo dieting throughout the years that led after that. I did, in actual fact, have a gastric band fitted, and that was the worst year of my entire life. I couldn't get my head around it. It made me so ill. I ended up having an operation to remove my gallbladder because I had gallstones. I was trying to cheat the band constantly, which then made me have hiatus hernia. The band had to be reversed because I just couldn't cope anymore, and I had ulcers inside my stomach. I was just so low, really, really low. I then went back to yo-yo dieting, to the slimming clubs that told me to have low fat this, low fat that, cut out this, but have as much as you want of that. And it was another head mess, just messing with my head constantly. It wasn't until I started doing these videos, making myself accountable for myself, what I was eating, and being honest, that I learned an awful lot. Like, while I was having breakfast, I realised I wanted to eat throughout the day. But when I skipped breakfast for whatever reason, perhaps I was too busy, I didn't feel hungry for the rest of the day. I had already read a book called Good Sugar, Bad Sugar, and it was the best book I'd ever read in my entire life. It was by a guy called Alan Carr, not the comedian that we know today, but an author. And I read it, and it drip, drip, drip. I didn't do anything about that information because I was too scared to become a person that gave up sugar. I didn't want it to be me. I love my chocolate, I love my food, you know, but eventually over time I realised the drip, drip, drip was true. I started to believe, yes, whenever I had anything like high carbohydrates or bread, pasta, or anything sweet, I felt like I wanted to eat for the rest of the day. I was looking in the cupboards hoping that something would fall out into my mouth, as you do. I was in touch with somebody else that was on YouTube, and she was watching my videos, and she gave me some tips and said, you really need just to cut it out slowly but surely and see where it leads you. I did go hell for leather for cutting out sugar. It was the wrong thing to do, but I learned so much through just cutting out sugar alone. I had that empty feeling when I was going to the supermarkets, and that empty feeling, that void that I wanted to fill, was because I wasn't putting those carbohydrates, those high carbohydrates, those high sugar, those low fat, low sweet bars that I was putting it into my basket. I was no longer doing that. So it felt a bit strange, but once I knew why I was feeling like that, it made things so much better. So becoming aware of my surroundings, of why I was eating, and on emotions, when I felt low, I would reach for something. But when I cut out sugar, I didn't have those lows. I didn't feel like I needed to eat, and it became easier. As you'll see through some of my old videos, I started counting calories with the wonderful NutriCheck app. I feel that is an amazing app because it shows me all my nutrients. It also started showing me things about intermittent fasting, which I didn't understand, I'd never heard of before. So I had a look at that, and in a sure way, YouTube started sending me, in the way it does, all these wonderful videos about intermittent fasting, and then that's how I came across a guy called Jason Fong, amongst others. And I started finding out that fasting, who would want to not eat? That is crazy. When you love your food, why starve yourself? But I learned that it was a resting period for my body to use up the energy, the food that was in my body, to use up the reserves that were in my liver, you know, and then start working on my fat. Basically, autophagy, which means eat myself inside out. And I started losing weight because I was burning fat. But I found that I could switch between burning fat and burning carbohydrates, because I'd have carbohydrates every now and again. If I was working away on a gig, Richard and I would stop and we'd have a meal and we would enjoy it. And it would be something like a burger, a juicy burger with chips. That was okay, as long as I knew that I would be craving for food later on, and have something like a coffee at hand for when that happened. I was okay, and the weight has started falling off me. I find it so much better now, cutting out a lot of sugar, cutting out on carbs, high carbs I mean, exchanging pasta with vegetables like spiralized courgettes and cauliflower rice. If you'd have told me a year ago that I'd be eating that, I'd be going, you are kidding me. You can go and take a jump. I'm not having that. I'm not giving up my pasta. But I did, and it is delicious. My whole body craves beautiful, colourful food on my plate, and that is where I'm at today. I love it. I've introduced a little bit of exercise as well, because I have this extra energy when I fast every now and again. It's not every day, so when I feel like it, when I feel like my body needs it, I then have this energy that I want to spend on doing something, whether it's for a walk, whether it's swimming, whether it's walking on a treadmill, in cycling, whatever. And that is where I am today. And I urge anybody out there that is struggling just to have a look at what they're eating and perhaps start cutting down. You don't need to do it straight away. It's not a race. Do it slowly but surely, but write it down. Become accountable for what you're eating, and know if you're craving something, ask yourself why. What did I eat earlier? Thank you so much for watching this video. I don't mean to preach. It's not in my nature to preach, but I wanted to share with you what's working with me, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm loving my food. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done already, share if you know somebody that is struggling, come and tell them to come and watch this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
I love you. I love you, baby.